Hey, it's my name is Jay, and I'm actually getting back on YouTube. It's been a couple years as far as a YouTube channel, and I'm actually getting excited about it. As a 40 now plus mom with a toddler, it has been a journey. I enjoyed posting on YouTube before. I was about business stuff, and if I'm being honest, it was a little all over the place, but I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed recording. I enjoyed doing those things. But when I became pregnant and found out I was becoming a mom, doing the editing and all that type of stuff on a face channel was just too much. It was just something that I just could not do. And to be honest, I just dropped the ball on everything and had to focus on how to be a mom, especially being shocked. Some say not my problem. Honey, I feel like I'm aging like 5'1". And I feel not a day over 26. Sometimes I feel 27, but usually before I had the baby, it was 24, honey. Listen, so I have no idea what true being in 40s year old feel like. 40 plus now, you know what I'm saying? Feel like. So I understand, like, looking at Jay though, honey, really life can be, your age is a number because I don't feel anything like that. But like I said, I dropped the ball on everything because I was not one of those people who always wanted to be a mom, hence having a baby later on in life. And was really truly terrified and mortified by learning that news and did not know what the heck was going to happen and if this was going to be a good journey for me or not. Being honest about that, having to really just rework my mind, rework my brain to decide what to do. Not that I was going to have an abortion. I mean, I'm married. It is what it is. But really, when I say what to do, like how I was going to have this new reality on life, I really felt like I was about to be in prison or locked down and not be able to have no freedom. And like all the things I had said to myself in life, why I did not want to have a child. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not. And so, me having to really rework my mindset to make this a positive experience, a positive journey, an adventure, as I say, it was a lot. And I honestly read that book with the spec you're expecting, that thick book from cover to cover. Okay, didn't read books in years, okay, because I'm an audio person, but read that one cover to cover. So I'm actually now, it's like almost 9 o'clock in the morning, still in time while my son is asleep to come on YouTube because I want to start this journey. I want to get back on it because I loved it. We'll be probably either doing less editing or hire an editor now that I know how to do that for my faceless channels. And it has been a wonderful experience. But really just sharing my journey because I've been told to so many people, first one, if I'm over 40 and then a mom of a toddler now. They're like, what? How do you do it? Some people want to have children because they didn't have children yet. Some of them like, oh my gosh, my children are like going to college, which trust me, I understand. And I wouldn't even imagine having a child right now. But what I say is everything in everybody's time. And for me, if I had a child when I was younger, I would not have been able to do this journey the way I did it. Being able to be stay at home, not worrying about bills being paid because they are, and really can take the time with my child, and he's been flourishing. But also, I'm taking this time right now, which I'm really shocked because trust me, he's usually up way earlier than now. Just trying to take time for me. Still learning the balance of work, life. I'm just starting to get back into work. Really haven't completely got in there yet. But I actually, that's not true. I have been doing my business or whatever. And like I said, having editors and stuff like that and doing other things. I learned how to now hire out, which before everything was on me. I had to learn how to let go and not micromanage, which has been a journey, my God, in itself. But learning how to take time for me because it is a balance, as you can probably start hearing me speaking up now, of doing you, having self care. And for the first year, definitely for the first year, I lost myself. It was all about my child, and I had no self care. Like even now, I've been saying I'm going to do a facial for the last 2 weeks and haven't had time. Before, I could do me a facial at a drop of a hat. I'm doing a facial day and go do it. And life has just not allowed me to do that. So just trying to learn how to do the work, the mommy life, and now getting back to doing my business and stuff like balance and being able to enjoy it all. I've been finding that having the time for solitude is so important, more than I have ever known in my life. Meditation is key because the days can go on and things are moving. I cannot even believe we are at the end almost of 2024. This year, the year I got pregnant, I felt like my life was spiraling. I didn't know what to do any day because every day was just like me trying to come with glimpses of the reality. The first year of my child's life was slow as all get out. I couldn't even see the next day. I didn't even see him being 1 years old. That's how I prepared for him, went to parenting classes, pregnancy classes, learning how I really, as I know now, I learned how to be pregnant and what to expect maybe the first week. I think do the first 2 weeks when you come home, but I really didn't pay that much attention to the first 2 weeks of when you come home. It was really like how to get through this pregnancy and labor. I was frightened to death, mortified, scared of labor. And so that's why I said when I saw that 16, when I was in a gym class or was that health education class at 16, and I saw that video, that baby popping out, that woman's vagina, I said, oh, hell to the no, that is not ever happening. That's not coming out here. Okay. No. Okay. And then I used to, when I was younger, have dreams of dying through childbirth. So that's another reason why I was not interested in having children. And so I haven't had those dreams in years, but the moment I realized I was pregnant, of course, those thoughts start coming back into my mind. So I had to push them aside and not focus on that because that's a scariest thing to do and bring up. So I realized I was really just preparing for the pregnancy, the labor, and I didn't prepare for when he got home. So I never even saw my son being 1 years old, which now, as I think about it, is insane because it's like you were expecting something to happen, but I'm being real. I could not see the next day of him growing. Like I had to be in that day because child, it was exhausting. It was a lot to deal with, a lot to understand, a lot to take in, and learning everything about being a mother. I mean, everything. Yes, I have nieces and nephews. My oldest nephew is 19. My youngest is 11. So it's been a long time since I had children. And then I have a goddaughter. She's 20 something years old, 22, 3, 22 years old. It's like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about after having a baby, these parents will let me be with their child. Lord didn't know about child seat safety. And then before I had a sports car, and that my having listen, they should not have been in that car seat like that. Now I see the side the car seat was sitting sideways, no mama checking me. Lord, thank God everybody was okay. But the things I know now, Lord, I don't even understand how people let me watch their children. Of course, I'm the fun auntie. I always love being an auntie. But I love the fact that I can take them back. I'll wear them out, have them all day. We both will have fun, and then I'll take them home. They be exhausted for the night, and I'll be done for the night, and that's it. I would take nothing in my life would be done except with the child. I really thought I wouldn't be able to get a lot of stuff done. Now seeing that I've gotten through that hump and seeing life on the other side is actually absolutely beautiful. Like it's beautiful. I'm thanking God for it. But it's still a journey of being a mom. Oh, and being a mom. Yes, I do have two bonus children, but they are college and over 20, like 21 old. And I was nowhere near them when they were young. So I did not have any experience with that at all. So trying to learn the balance of having time for me. Like this is life. Like life be life and being a mom. I am still my child is still here. He's never set a day in daycare and I would like him soon to probably be in something, even if it's just 2 days a week, so that I can really engross myself back in getting my business done the way it needs to be done wholeheartedly. Sometimes I feel like I had to take a back seat. But being blessed to have a husband, you know what I'm saying? That I don't have to have everything on me. Some people say having a child young is easy. But a lot of women were single, not being married, having a child. And to me, that's the hardest thing of all. I thank God every day that I'm married to have a partner, a true partner in this. They say partner, a partner in paradise, okay? Not partner in crime, partner in paradise. We are on this journey doing things together, okay? And that has been the case since my son has been here on this earth from even the first week. Actually, 2 weeks. We both were getting up every single night, breastfeeding, burping, changing. Oh my God, pumping. Oh my God. Breastfeeding and pumping is, I just say, it is a labor of love. Okay, because let me tell you something. You don't do that unless you truly be loving this child. Because on the nipple, listen. And I did it for 10 and a half months. Like, and then had cold feet because I couldn't pump enough milk for my little baby. And so I had to co-feed him with formula. And that was a journey because they make you feel like formula is a devil. Just realizing these things that I've gone through, it has been an emotional journey. It has been a physical journey. I'm thanking God. Let's be real. 6 weeks after I had my baby, I was 165 when I was pregnant. I was 127 when I got pregnant. Okay. Went up to 165 when I was pregnant. I had the baby day of having a baby. You know, they measure you and everything. And 6 weeks down, I was 137. Listen, praise God. Okay. I listen. And I can't say I haven't worked out, didn't work out for the first year. Really haven't worked out in 2 years. For real. I've done it sporadically. But for the last month, I've been doing a little more because I've been wanting to get back into working out and just being physically, your health is your wealth. Like, let's be real, is one part of these days. And so that was a blessing. Had I gotten down to 127, I got all the way down to 132, then went back up to 137, 138, and came back down. So right now it's like a little fluctuating stage. I used to call it midriff heaven. I should show some pictures like of before I knew I was pregnant. Even while I was pregnant, honey, I was in midriff heaven. Okay, because I didn't know I was pregnant for 3 months. I had no morning sickness. I had no idea. Thank God I'm not drinking like that. Thank God I'm not drinking. So he could have been sipping up and having all types of liquor in them, but I'm not. That wasn't the case. But yes, trying to get back on YouTube. Not trying. I will be getting back on YouTube in a face channel and be consistent, even if it's just me coming from the cameras. So I need right now some cameras, okay, to keep some kindness and peace. Hello, stop the camera and just telling you just how life is as a 40-plus-year-old mom. You know what I'm saying? And on this journey with a toddler. Now I'm gonna tell you this adventure, and I call it an adventure, is a journey. Okay, is an adventure. My baby, I thought that I would have a little girl, and she would just be sitting here, and I'll be playing doll baby in house with her. So it would be a fun little journey. And I would be matching in our clothes, and it'll be mommy and me, and child, she'd be having the most glitteriest, sequency, flowered lace ball gowns on every day. Like we go to the doctors dressed up like we go into the prom or go into the gala. Because honey, I love to dress up. But I will say, after having a boy and COVID passed now, I've been a little more, I can say, I've actually gone out in the street with sweatpants and sweatsuit on. Never like before did I ever do that. Never. And like, maybe like when I was like in my early 20s. Unless I was going to the gym, you didn't see me in sneakers. I never really owned but 2 pairs of sneakers in my whole life. Now I own a few more, but really like boots. I would go out in boots. My flats would be boots. Okay, not even flats. Honey, I love a stiletto, love 4 inch or higher, love a pump. That has always been me. But because of COVID, I learned to chill down, and having a boy, honey, he is always on the move. One thing they say is your baby's like, you need to know who you are, considering being a parent. Like I have friends now, some friends who are saying that they want children. They don't have any children. They're married or they're not married, but they always wanted a child, and they're trying to see is it possible, is it feasible. And seeing me go through this process, getting pregnant, hell, within 6 months, I didn't know. Like I was listening to people saying, "Oh, you're 40, you can't, it's hard to have a baby child, please." And don't listen at all. Okay. And then, is your eggs viable? I did not do IVF. This was natural and quick. Okay. And a natural birth. I did hypnobirthing, and just going to share what I'm going to do is share all of that. I did record that stuff along the way because, again, that was for me on this journey. But then I also had things that I was like, I need to share because so many mothers were asking me things because I had gone through parenting classes because I didn't know what I was doing. And I've learned so much on this journey and still learning so much on this journey that it's amazing and want to share this stuff with you. And so I say that to say, like, your child is a part of you. That's something my husband always reminds me. Your baby is you. So you need to know who you are if you're going to have a baby that's later on in life. If you're someone who relaxes, like my husband, he's chill, he's laid back, he's relaxed. And let me tell you, that's a wonderful thing. Our children, our bonus children, well, my bonus children, they're like that. So I really thought our child would be like that. But then you have me. Honey, queen of, like I say, mom has lived, okay? Queen of enjoyment of life, okay? Adventurous. I have a bubbly personality. I am enthusiastic. I look at the glasses half full. You can always pour things in. Honey, if life is giving me lemons, I try to. I mean, not only just lemonade, some lemon pie, okay, something sweet. And that's another reason why I haven't been actively on YouTube because I am a press-on nail girl. I love my nails done, love my hair done, I love my makeup done. I don't believe in going outside without putting my best foot forward. Okay, you don't see me outside in no scarves, no shoes, no night pants, nothing like that, honey. Honey, when I'm stepping out, I step out with my best foot forward. So coming on the YouTube in the world without having my stuff done is not But honey, this is life. This is life as a parent. As much as like I said, I want to do my facial. I hope that, especially over the next couple of days, it's holiday coming up, I can be able to take that time. But what the heck holidays to me? My child every day. So like I said, my husband and I have been partners. So like I said, after the first 2 weeks, it would be every week instead of me having to get up every night to change the baby, pump, do the diapers. I would pump so he could feed. So the first week I would get up. I would be the main head at night to feed the baby. And this is what I tell you, if you have a partner, do. I don't envy single moms at all. This is not a joke. This is not a game. You know what I mean? This is serious. And sometimes I can feel burned out. Sometimes I can get a little lonely, especially my husband leaving the house a lot more lately. He hasn't been home as much. And then the next week he would, instead of me having to be up for hours to pump and feed and put the baby back to sleep and change diapers and clean the pump. Child, I got tips for all that stuff to make that stuff faster. Okay. He would then get up. So while he would feed the baby, change the baby, burp the baby, I would just pump and then go back to sleep. Okay. Every week. And then as he got older, it would be 3 days a week. He would have the baby, watching him, teaching him, being with him and all that. And then I would have the baby for 3 days. We've been in the same house. Like those 3 days, I'm teaching him, I'm giving him my full attention. People know me, I'm not really a phone person, so I don't keep my phone sitting near me. I don't text. People know, don't text me in an emergency because you will not get a response. Okay, it could be days before you get a response from me. Those were times with my child, but then on the days when I'm not with him, meaning like I'm still home, but I'm not like being the teacher. I'm not being the caregiver. He was doing that, and then we had family time. So it allowed both of us. He can do time with work. I can do time with work for 3 days, and then we have family time where we're all doing stuff together. But because of him doing other things right now, I haven't been able to do that. So it has been harder for me to get back into things that I've been loving and getting my business back together and doing different things. That's why I say I had to hire somebody so we could still be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it was so much easier when we were able to do. And people will say, I say, I don't like when you say that sound like a co-parent. It's not that we're co-parent, but there are parents who mothers just do everything, and the father don't do nothing but go to work and then do nothing with their child. They don't do nothing help caregive their child. And for us, that has not been the case. My husband changes diapers or help with potty training and help with feeding and help with watching, and it has been like co-parenting in the same household, of course, and being a family. It's not me doing it alone. Don't give these men the opportunity to do nothing. You ain't make this baby alone. I ain't doing this alone. Okay, this was a partnership. Marriage is a partnership, having a child is a partnership, and being on this beautiful journey called life is a partnership. Okay, and we need to do this together and enjoy it together. And I'm grateful. That's why I usually ain't got to get up. Let's be here. So I ain't got to get up and work about it. And God, that's freeing. Because for months that haven't been the case. Like my son will always run to go into my husband's office. And he stopped even doing that because he knew he wasn't here. Because he's been having to do things out. It's not just been office bound lately. And that has been a lot on me. So just having this time right now that we can share, both of us, is a blessing. It's a true blessing. It's a blessing because, yes, am I enjoying this journey now? But yo, I'm not gonna sit here now. Just like in marriage, every day is not butterflies and rainbows. It's not as being a mom. And I'm not gonna make nobody tell me that I'm supposed to be grateful and I'm saying grateful. Shut up and take it. No, I don't have to shut up and take it. We design our lives and we can make it what it is. And I'm not going to feel bad for feeling the way I feel. I'm going to be open and honest with you. And that's the thing. That's what I'm going to give on this channel, because I found out these mamas have not been honest. They've not been open. I found out so much stuff. And like, yo, why haven't y'all said anything? Like, why haven't parents said nothing? Like, why haven't mothers said stuff about this? Even when it comes to this, parents, a lot of moms say, I don't want to complain. It's not even about complaining. It's about keeping it real in life. And like I said, my husband is me. My husband, my baby is a little bit of me. So he is a ball of fire, okay? Listen here, he's a happy, extremely happy, animated child. Sometimes I feel like I should have been a celebrity because I am dramatic, okay? I am so extra. And my little son is just that, okay? I'm like, he is so extra. He is a part of me, okay? But it's a joy to watch. And he is listen, one thing I can teach you is how to make a happy baby. He is a happy, joyful, excited, loving, very brilliant little child. I didn't realize kids could do all this stuff. Who knew? 18 months, he knew his alphabets, his numbers up, but at that point it was like up to 11 now. He knows like up to 25. His colors, his shapes, his numbers, days of the week. At this point, of course, he knows all those things. Like now he's learning months, knows how to color, knows how to draw, knows. He be, listen, knows, what you doing? What you doing? Wake up, mommy, wake up, mommy. It's just, those are the beautiful parts of seeing life through their eyes. My God, seeing life through their eyes. Anyway, I will be back on here, even if it's just for a few minutes a day, giving real life. Maybe I'm cooking, maybe I'm tending to the baby, maybe even take you into some of the homeschooling things that I do. Actually, even me trying to get back into my businesses and being present. I want to share my journey and show other 40 plus, because I'm not 40 no more. Mamas, how, and parents, men, how you can do this, because it can be beautiful, it can be a journey, and it is wonderful. And so I hope you join me on this journey. Please feel free to put down in the comment section below videos that will help you to, or questions that you have to keep me motivated and to also be able to give you content. And I will see you on the next one. I guess I say pop the cherry. New life, new wife, new mom. And sharing the ups and downs. And so I hope you have an amazing one. And I'll see you in the next one. Laugh, love, live life to the fullest. And as always, say don't forget to live your passion, which I have definitely done in this life. Arrivederci.